For our next series of foam roller, we're going to work on the glutes. So with our short foam roller, we are going to sit up on top, nice and tall, lean down to one side, roll back and forth. The glute actually runs right below where the hamstring connects, all the way up to the lower back. 60 seconds on one side, really finding the tight spot, holding it, then switch to the short foam roller. Go ahead and sit up on top, nice and tall. Cross your right leg over your left. Go ahead and lean down to that right side. Use your opposite hand, your left hand, pull that knee a little bit and kind of roll back and forth. Find a spot that really hurts and it's really bothersome. Breathe into it, hold for 60 seconds before I cross my other leg, lean down. For our next foam roller series, we're going to work on the TFL. And roll back, take our short foam roller. We're going to go into a plank position, place it right on top of the quadriceps. And then I'm going to slightly lean to my left side, roll back and forth, finding that spot until we breathe for 60 seconds and then relax. Same thing on the other side. Go ahead and get into plank position. Lean onto that right side. And find our next foam roller series, we're going to work on the rectus femoris, which is part of your quadricep muscles. So we're going to take our short foam roller, go ahead into plank position, place it into the middle of your quads. You can go both legs at the same time. If you don't really feel as much knots, I can always lean to one side and lift the other leg a little bit to just get in there a little bit deeper. Roll back and forth until you find a tight spot. Foam roller series, we're going to work on our lateral quad. Switch to the other side. For this, we're going to take our short foam roller, go into plank position, really turn to that left side, and then roll back and forth until we find a spot that really bothers us. We're going to breathe, hold for 60 seconds on that tight spot before we switch to the other side. Go ahead and lean onto your right leg, really turn to open out that body. Find next foam roller series, we're going to work on the vastus medius oblique, which is right here. This is where a lot of ACL and knee injuries occur from this muscle being either overactive or underactive. So we're going to take our short foam roller. We're going to apply it like we're about to lay in plank. Open out that hip, lift the heel, and roll back and forth. Not getting too close to that knee, but just really finding a tight spot. Hold for 60 seconds, and then we're going to switch sides. So same thing, like you're in plank position. Open out that thigh, lift the heel, back and forth, not getting too close to that knee, which is your inner thighs. Find a tight spot, so place for 60 seconds. To us. Line our stomachs. Going to bring your hip open, get a little bit closer to the inner thigh, and roll back and forth. Let your heel kind of relax. Roll back and forth, find a tight spot in here. Breathe for 60 seconds before we go ahead and switch to the other side. Same thing. Open out that thigh. Roll back and forth. The next part of our foam roller series, we're going to work on the calves. So we're going to take our short foam roller. Repeat this twice. And in front of us, take a seat. Place both feet. Placing the calves up on top of the foam roller. Relax your toes. Back and forth, finding tight spots. Whatever's tightest. You're going to hold for 60 seconds. If you don't find anything in here, you can always cross the leg over and really get in there. Make sure your chest is tall. Breathe for 60 seconds, and then same thing, cross the leg over and the other side.